Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to open the Google Slide and use it. So I've logged into my emails here. I'm on another account. So on my Northside account, I set up this account for a person called Mr. Gorfine, and I emailed it to him, which is me. Hooray! I've written a lovely message to myself, which is just so thoughtful of me. So once I've opened my email, one thing I can do is I can favorite the email in case I lose it somewhere. So here there's a button that looks like this little star here, and it says not starred. So if I click on it, it's now golden. Surprise, surprise, it's now in my favorite section of the email. So if I look at here, it says starred right here. If I click on starred, it's sort of like your favorites or your bookmarks of your emails. So it'll be at the top of there. Once I've done that, I can click open in slides and it'll load the one that Mr. Gorfine created for me. He even lovingly renamed it. What a nice gentleman. Once it loads, it might take a little bit because there's quite a lot of photos on them. A good suggestion that I would make is again to favorite it or to add it to your drive. So to favorite the document, because it's a Google account, again, it likes using this star language. So you can see the word star there. So if I click on that, it's now in my starred section of my Google Drive. Another option is I could click on File, and I could click on Add a shortcut to Drive. Mine says add another because I've already added it. So if I clicked on Add it to my drive, I can just click on My Drive, and then it'll make it another bookmark. So when I open my drive, it'll probably be under my quick access and it'll be under the My Drive section. Also, I could click on the starred section because I clicked on that star and it'll be wherever it will be. I don't know why it's not there, but you get the idea. It should be there. All right. So here is how we use the document. I read it carefully and make sure I know what I'm meant to be doing. Then, when I want to add my own writing to it, you can see here that my cursor, which just means my mouse, can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in right now. So you can see my mouse has got this crosshair. If I double click on the box, you'll see that now I can type something. My name is Mr. Gorfine. My class is I go to 5-6G. Brilliant. The date today is the 12th of the 5th, 2020. Brilliant. Isn't it fun filling out the boxes? I can click on the next slide, and again, if I want to add things in, I can double click it to add stuff. Woohoo! If for some reason it's not working, one thing you can do is you can click on Insert Text Box. And if I wanted to put something right here, I can drag it and I can type something in right here if I so please. If I don't like that it's green, I can just make myself very happy. I can click on, I right hand clicked it, clicked Format Options, and it gives you all of the options you'd like under the rainbow. So I could even click something like, I don't know. You know what? I know that you're probably good at computers. You can probably work it out. There's also a little paint bucket, and I could click on transparent if I want it to be see-through. You're clever enough. I'm sure you can work that out. So remember, you've got an hour each Tuesday to work on it. Do not rush it. If you see if you can finish the whole thing but your work is rubbish, we're going to ask you to do it again because we want you to do your best. The idea again is we are looking for information on the internet. I'm going to click on the internet and look up Kenya facts. Facts for kids. You might not be able to see what I'm typing because I've cropped the video, but the idea is not to copy and paste your information. I need to write it in my own words. So I go in, I find something. This looks like a great website for me. Instead of saying Kenya is located in East Africa on the equator, I'm going to say it in a different way. I'm going to say The country of Kenya is found in Africa near the equator, which is the center ring around the earth where it's the hottest, and it's found in the eastern part of Kenya. And then I can even click on this map and try and work out what countries around it. So I can say to the south of it is Tanzania, and to the north of it is Ethiopia. That's written in my own words, and I haven't stolen someone's writing, which is what we call plagiarism, which is when we just copy and paste into the document. That is not okay. You can't do that. If you did that, then you actually have to use talking marks. So I'll quickly show you what that looks like. So if I really desperately wanted to copy and paste something, you put in talking marks to show that you're quoting someone, that I've taken this from something, and then put in brackets and I say where I got it from. So I say it's from Science Kids .nz or whatever the website was, .co .nz. And if I had a bibliography page, I could make a bibliography page at the bottom. And again, if I wanted to add text, bibliography, and then I'd put in my, oops, that wasn't the right button. I would put in my website to say that's where I got some of my information from. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you'll be okay. If you need any more help, let me know. I can make another video for you. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to work and use Google Slides now.